Good morning, class. Hope you all are doing well. Stay safe and remain at home. Today, we are going to start with the first chapter of Business Studies, class 12, that is Nature and Significance of Management. But before starting this chapter, we should know what exactly the management is. Management is an art of getting things done through others. Here, the word through others is emphasized because manager is the one who allot the work to different people to complete it on time. If we will go further, we will find out that it is a process of getting things done with the aim of achieving goals. These are the organizational goals which each and every manager has to achieve so that they can ensure success in life. Now, aim of achieving goals effectively and efficiently. A manager, if he is not efficient or he is not effective, he can never be able to achieve the organizational goal on time and in a cost-effective manner. If we will read the definition again and again, then we will come to know that in the definition, two words are emphasized a lot. First one is effectively and other word is efficiently. Let us start knowing that what exactly efficiency means and what is effectiveness. Efficiency is to achieve the end result but in a cost-effective manner. Whereas if we will talk about effectiveness, it only focus on achieving the end result. It means it does not have any contact with cost. Other thing, on a easy manner, we can understand it that efficiency focuses on maximum utilization of resources. Like it helps us in getting the work done through others, but in the cost effective or reduced cost manner. Whereas in effectiveness, it does not deal with cost, only focus on getting the work done. It does not make any difference whether the cost is high or low, but the focus is on achieving the end result. We can easily understand the difference between efficiency and effectiveness through an example. Suppose the monthly production target is 1 lakh units of a company and the standard cost per unit is 5 per unit, which means then they have to achieve the target of 1 lakh units and the cost per unit should be 5 rupees. So, if Ram manages to produce 1 lakh units at a cost of rupees 7 per unit, then he is effective but not efficient. Why he is effective and why he is not efficient? Because effectiveness deals in achieving that target only, but efficiency deals in achieving the target either through standard price or by a cost reduction method. So, he has achieved the target of 1 lakh unit, but the cost per unit is higher than the standard price. That is why he is effective but not at all efficient. Now, let's take another example. If Hari produced 90,000 units at a cost of rupees 5 per unit, then he is efficient but not effective because he is able to maintain the cost but he is not able to achieve the target. Why? Because the target units were 1 lakh and the standard cost is 5 per unit. So he managed to maintain the cost but targets not achieved. That is why he is efficient but not effective. Now, if we will talk about Shobit, so he managed to produce 1 lakh units at a standard cost of 5 per unit, which means that he manages to achieve the target in a cost effective manner. Then he is both effective as well as efficient because he is able to produce 1 lakh units at a standard cost of 5 per unit. So here it is clear to all that if a person is able to achieve the target in given time and in a given cost, then he is both effective and efficient. But if the cost is not followed, then he is effective but not efficient. And if the cost is followed but the target is not achieved, then he is efficient but not effective. Now, the meaning of efficiency and effectiveness is clear. That efficiency says that we have to do the things right, whereas effectiveness tells us doing the right things. Now, let us discuss about the characteristics or features of management. Before that, let's revise the management once again. What management is? Management is an individual or a group of individuals that accepts all the responsibilities to run an organization smoothly and without any hustle. Now, the main work of a manager is to plan, organize and direct all the activities of business organization. Now, let us discuss about the characteristics. The first characteristic of management is it is a continuous process. It means, it says that management is never ending process. It constantly identifies the problems and solve them by taking adequate steps. It is an ongoing process. It never ends. The second point says that it is a goal-oriented process. It means it focuses on to attain the desired objective. The basic focus of every company should be to achieve their desired objective. Why? Because in this competitive environment, it is necessary that you will fulfill all the targets on time. If a manager is not able to fulfill all the desired objectives, goals or targets on time, then his company will never be able to run in this competitive world. Now, the third point says group activity, which means that management is a group activity. Managers need some workers to do the work. The manager himself cannot do all the work, so he needs some workers who will follow his instructions and does the work according to his choice. Fourth point says that management is dynamic. How the management is dynamic? It is dynamic because business environment keep on changing on day-to-day basis. The business environment consists of two elements. One is external and the another one is internal elements. External elements are those which are based on laws, regulations, tax policy, government and another things, whereas internal environment is based on the workers, managers, directors, etc. So the taste, preferences and each and everything change time by time. So business environment keep on changing and due to which the management also changes. The fifth point says decision making. See, the basic concept of management works on finding the solution of problems, because every organization have many problems. If the manager is not able to fulfill all the things which are given to him, or if he is not able to find out the solution of those problems, then the manager can never be a good one. So every problem which the management has to find out has an alternative course of actions, and choosing the best alternative shows the effectiveness of the manager. Like if a manager is able to find out the best alternative among the different ones, then he is the best manager. Moving on, the another one, it is intangible. Intangible means which cannot be seen, right? So management cannot be seen physically. You can see the managers, but you cannot see the management. You can only feel it. Management is in group activities which you can only feel. Now moving on, next it is leadership. Management is a leadership, means a manager should be capable of inspiring, motivating and planning, etc. If a manager is not capable of planning, motivating or inspiring his colleagues to do the work according to his choice, then he would never be able to achieve the desired results. Last but not the least, management signifies authority. See, all the managers must have some powers or some authorities to direct and control their workers, co-workers or employees. Otherwise, they will never listen to their managers. And if the workers will not listen to their managers, the organization will never be able to achieve the target. Now, let us revise all the characteristics or features once again. It should be a continuous process. It should be goal-oriented. It is a group activity, dynamic, decision-making power should be there. It should be intangible. A leadership quality must be there with the manager. And at last, management signifies authority. Each and every manager has some authorities which he has to fulfill. Moving on the next. Now, this is a great question, that whether management is a science or an art. So here is the solution, that management is both science as well as art, because science tells us what is the problem and what are the solution of that problem, whereas art tells us how to apply those solutions which we have find out through science in the organization. It means management cover both the aspects of science as well as the aspects of art. Management tells us that what is the basic problem in the organization through which we are not able to find out or to complete the targets. And after finding out the problem, science also tells us the solution of those problems, that what policies, procedures should be followed so that we can find out the solution of that particular problem. But how we are going to apply it in the organization? Who will be the source member who will apply those solutions into the organization? That would be told us by the art. That is why the last characteristic or the feature of management is science and art both. After discussing the characteristics and features of management, let's discuss about the importance of management. See, the first point is helps in achieving group goals, that we have discussed previously, that management focus on achieving all the targets through group activities. The next point is reduce cost. Obviously, the management focuses on reduction of cost. And how this reduction of cost is followed? It is followed by the optimum utilization of resources. Whatever resources the organization have, they always try to use them fully, or you can say at the optimal limit. That is why it is the optimum utilization of resources. The fourth point says establishes sound organization. It means management helps in hiring the right person, having right skills and qualification, which means that this is the responsibility of the management, that for the job they will hire the right person at right place who is having the right skills and qualifications to do that particular job. If we want to hire someone for the marketing purpose, that person should be good in communication, as well as he must have an attractive personality. Next point says establishes equilibrium. It helps to maintain equilibrium between the organization and dynamic environment. The dynamic environment word we have discussed previously, that the environment is changing and it keep on changing time by time. So to make a equilibrium between organization and dynamic environment, we need management, because only making an equilibrium can lead to growth and survival of the organization. Last point is helps in the development of society. If in any society the organizations are doing all the things very well, they are able to achieve all the targets on time, then definitely that particular country would be in a sound state. So it also helps in development of society by providing all the people work and everything. Now let's discuss once again. First point says helps in achieving group, or you can say integrated goals. Second point is reduction of cost. Third is optimum utilization of resources. The fourth is establishes sound organization. Fifth is establishes equilibrium, and the last point is help in the development of society. Okay, then let's revise what we have studied in this chapter till now. Firstly, we have studied the meaning of management. Management is an art of getting work done through others with the help of efficiency and effectiveness. So whenever anyone asks you about the meaning of management, you will say that to take the work from others in an effective and efficient manner. It would be known as management. Basically, management focus on innovation, creativity and development. After that, we have studied the difference between efficiency and effectiveness. Efficiency is something in which we focus on doing things right. But effectiveness is something which says that doing the right things. In simple way, we can say in efficiency, we get the cost benefit, but in effectiveness, we do not consider cost. After that, we have discussed about features of management. What are the features of management? These are the features that you can easily understand with the help of the definition which we have studied in early session. That is continuous process which moves on continuously. Again, the goal oriented, which means it works to achieve the predetermined goal. Next one is group activity. Management is a group activity. Only a single manager cannot achieve all the target by himself. The next one is dynamic, which says that business environment is dynamic and you have to change according to time and policies. The last is decision making. Decision making is something which is the basic work of manager. Why? This is the basic work of manager, because the manager has to take all the decisions related with the firm, or you can say the organization. There were many more features which we have discussed. Now come forward on importance of management. Importance of management tells us about the reduction in cost. The management focus on reduction of cost, and we have studied that previously, that the reduction in cost can be only done if we will fully utilize our resources. That shows that optimum utilization of resource. The next point says to achieve the goals. Ultimately, The management run on the basis of achievement of goals. The basic focus of every management personnel is to achieve the goals. Now, we are going to study after this different aspect of management, such as if we will talk about management, so management consists of these 5 things, such as planning, then organizing, then staffing, then directing, and then controlling. So let's discuss what exactly the planning is. Planning is to make the plans for the future purpose. Then organizing, to organize each and every work so that it could be done in a given and prescribed time. After that, let's talk about staffing. Staffing is to find out the right person for right job. Then it comes directing. Each and every person needs some kind of directions to complete their work. If you will tell someone to do a work and you will not see him or you will not motivate him time to time, so he will never be able to work according to your choice. So directing is again very important. After that, we will come towards controlling. Controlling is something in which all the power came into the hand of management, because only the managers can manage each and everything according to the predetermined plans. Again, once the goal is completed through the controlling and all this process, the planning comes again, and after that we started planning for the next target. That is all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please read each and everything carefully and listen this lecture again and again, so that you can come to know about each and every aspect of management, as management is one of the important chapter, because all the chapters such as planning, organizing, staffing, directing and controlling, they all are based on management only. Clear? Have a great day.